Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Equality Illinois board member Lori Weisberg.
On November 30th, 2010, the Illinois House of Representatives, in a vote of 61 to 52, passed the Religious Freedoms Protection in Civil Unions Act. The following day, the Illinois Senate passed the same bill by a vote of 32 to 24, and it was signed into law on January 31st by Governor Quinn, who's here with us today. Opponents of equality talked of Rome burning, Athens falling, and the doom of America. One state senator questioned, and I quote, the perceived need to visit someone in the hospital. State Senator Lawson even warned that the only reason that lawmakers were considering this bill was as payback for a small but powerful homosexual lobby group. Small but powerful homosexual lobby group? We took that as a compliment. In the end, the side of justice and equality prevailed, and as of June 1st, same-sex couples across the state will have access to 648 benefits and protections that were previously denied to them. All of this is possible because of the persistent, creative, determined, impassioned, and clearly masterful efforts of the bill's chief sponsor, State Representative Greg Harris. Let's take a look.
Once in every generation, legislatures across the country have a chance to advance the cause of liberty and justice for all as envisioned by the founders of this country. It's a matter of fairness, it's a matter of respect, it's a matter of equality.
They want to live as who they are. They want and deserve to have their relationships recognized by the state of Illinois.
But when discrimination is written in state law, we are telling people that they are less than, they're not as good, and they're not as important to society as you are.
Everybody in this room should think very carefully about what that would mean to you if somebody you loved lay dying in bed and you could not get in that room and be with them.
After the historic civil rights legislation, the press was all over Everett McKinley Dirksen, and they said, Senator Dirksen, how do you explain this? You've never voted for a piece of civil rights legislation in your long career. And as I recall, Everett Dirksen, in that mellifluous voice of his, looked at the cameras and said, there is a time when I'd rather be right than consistent. I intend to vote aye.
Let's vote on the side of the angels today. Let's vote for justice. Stand with me on this historic day and vote aye.
Each of us in this chamber today have a chance to be remembered by history as being on the right side of justice.
The question is, should Senate Bill 1716 pass? All those in favor signify by voting yes. Those opposed vote no. The voting is open. All voted who wish. Have all voted who wish. Have all voted who wish. The rights, Mr. Clerk, take the record.
I see this issue now through the eyes of a father who has a gay child. And what it means is that I have one daughter amongst my three who does not have the same rights as the other two. And I don't understand that.
Here we are forced to debate an issue that may be political payback to a small but very politically powerful special interest group.
But the one thing that I do know about the people of Illinois is that they want fairness. The people of Illinois, they don't want discrimination. It's time for us to look history in the eye and not flinch and vote aye. Might not believe it, but I'm a Baptist, saved and sanctified, dipped in the holy water when I was 12 years old. I'm going to go to heaven when I die, but I'm going to vote for this bill. It ain't going to send me to hell, and it won't send you there either.
Your vote today is a vote for fundamental fairness, for equal rights, and as a body, we have to pass this bill.
Have all voted who wish. Have all voted who wish. Take the record. There are 32 voting yea, 24 voting nay, 1 voting present. Senate Bill 1716, having received the required constitutional majority, is declared passed.
Please help me thank the Civil Union Law's chief sponsor and mastermind, our hero and friend, State Representative Greg Harris.
Thank you, Sarah. Gosh, I love a small but powerful homosexual lobby group. So the bad news is I'm losing my voice, so the good news is that you're not going to have to listen for too long. But I hope you can listen just for a few minutes, because we really are at a crossroads here tonight as we took one more step down the road to full equality. We've taken one step here in Illinois, but there are many more steps we have to take to become fully equal in this society. And taking those steps is not only going to require the people in this room, but thousands of people in all 102 counties of our state, which is where Equality Illinois can reach. Gay and straight, parents and grandparents of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgendered kids, the faith communities where they worship. We should be proud in Illinois that we not only had a victory for our state, but because of what we did, I think we turned the tide for our nation. Because of the work we did, we turned the tide after Prop 8 in California and Amendment 1 in Maine. But we should look around us. We should look around us right now at our surrounding states, where in Indiana and Iowa, our opponents are now pushing Defense of Marriage Act constitutional amendments to be sure that families in our neighboring states cannot have the rights that we've just struggled to begin to achieve for our families in this state. I don't think it's any stretch of the imagination to believe that we should just pat ourselves on the back and think our victory is complete here in this first step, because I think our opponents are organizing right now to be sure that they take away the rights that we have fought so hard to achieve. They want to push us back, out of the sunshine, where your work and the work of thousands of others across the state have put us, and push us back into the shadows where they think that people like us belong. And it is up for us to continue to stand up for the right, to continue to walk into the light, and to take each step toward full equality And there's something you can do tonight. And while we talk about light, Bill, can you turn the house lights up just a minute, please? No, I can't get anyone to vote for me. Okay, there we can get the house lights up a little bit. If you look in the center of your table, you're going to see a stack of envelopes, and underneath those envelopes are some pens. Please write a check tonight, put some cash in an envelope tonight, put down a credit card tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here because we're some of the fortunate folks in this society who have the means, the wherewithal, and the freedom to fuel the struggle for equality in this state and in this nation. And for every one of us, the men and women in this room, there are hundreds of others who don't have the means and who don't have the freedom to do what we're able to do here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, those folks are counting on us to stand for them and to stand for what is right. So please reach into the center of your tables there, take out those envelopes, and give what you can. They'll be picked up before we leave here. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention, for your kindness, and for your support of doing the right thing to make Illinois a more fair, more just state.